Alright, I have started something that will take me quite a long time to go through, but I'm gonna go through pretty much everything Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. And right now, as you can tell by the title of this episode and the thumbnail, we're talking the first Karate Kid. It's one of those ones where I'm like, what's a classic? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows Karate Kid, right? But then again, I also think, like, Cobra Kai started a whole new generation that probably never even saw the original Karate Kid. Not until, they may have gone back and seen it, or seen the clips that are in Cobra Kai. Because, when you think about it, this film is, this film is, as a recording, 40 years old. This film is older than me. I'm not that old. Old, not that old. But yeah, it's this one I think I'm like, alright, well, we'll talk about the plot of the original Karate Kid. And obviously, so your main character is here, Daniel LaRusso, who's moving back from New Jersey. That was a terrible accent. I apologize for all Americans watching. Actually, no, I don't. Because fuck you, you elected Trump. You elected him twice. That's on you. They complain about our monarchy and then they vote for him, Trump, twice. I mean, come on. Anyway, I just fuck that. Anyway, They moved from New Jersey to LA. These basically are, that kind of isolated. Meets a girl. Girl thinks he's cute. They start. They're kind of, hanging out on the first day, and Johnny Lawrence shows up, the blonde kid with attitude. You almost think he would be the hero in like any other film, but in this one he's the bad guy. It is almost like a flip of just like the kind of the classic hero characters, and not the heroes, the villains. And the classic villains are the hero character. Like, I feel like in any other thing they'd be like villains, but in this, nope. And he gets his ass kicked. And then he gets his ass kicked again. And finally he's starting to learn from Mr. Miyagi. Where he tries to Mr. Miyagi confront Daniel Russo and Mr. Miyagi confront John Kreese in the Cobra Kai dojo, when they learn why these kids are such arseholes. It's because they're learning from another arsehole. The whole no mercy. It's like, really, man? Really? But so they go, leave him alone and until the tournament. There we go. Problem solved. It's like, there you go, you're safe for 2 months. But Mr. Miyagi takes him under his wing and gets him to, wax his cars, paint his fence, sand his decking, all kinds of things. And Daniel Russo is obviously like, the fuck? Why am I doing all this shit? And then we learn it's because you're actually learning how to move. And he does. Mr. Miyagi shows him how these moves are actually helping him. And I think it's interesting that you also get to see a little bit of Mr. Miyagi's background, which is a little bit, I guess, expanded upon later on in Cobra Kai, to fully expand what his life was like. Which, again, I feel like there's gonna be a spin-off. I feel like that's just the thing that's gonna happen. Don't know, but there's definitely talks of a spin-off. Yeah, 100%. There's talks. They're having talks about some kind of spin-off of Cobra Kai. You got Cobra Kai being as popular as it is. You got the new Karate Kid film coming out next year. This year, as of recording, or when this, it's next year for me. And it'll be the current year when this probably goes out, because it's most likely coming out in 2025. Holy shit! I remember when I used to have to write 19 for days. There used to be a 19 at the start, and that's not going to happen again for ever. Well, not until the we start getting to 5 digits of years, which I'm not going to be alive for. Fun fact, I will not be alive for thousands of years in the future. Anyway, yeah, so, and then Mr. Miyagi basically eventually teaches Daniel properly, and not just painting the fence. But like I said, we get to see, Mr. Miyagi's background. He served in World War II. But then his wife and child died when his wife died of childbirth, and so they also decided to his son, which is probably one of it's pretty sad of a backstory as you normally get. But you get this bond of these two guys. And Daniel finally reconnects with his girlfriend, who they kind of fell out with. Because Johnny tended to force himself on her during a dance, which he had to go to because her parents are rich, and they forced her to go to it. Then they make up, and then the tournament happens. And here's the secret: the Karate Kid, he wins. I know, right? But it's just so it's one of those things of just there's so much of this film that is iconic. Just the line of "Put him in a body bag," yeah, that line, which is repeated because they repeat a bit of it in Karate Kid Part 2. But so good. Put him in a body bag, yeah. So over the top, but it works so well. It's such a good film. It is. It's iconic for a reason. I do love it. I love the original Karate Kid film. I could watch it again and again. It is a long one. It's an hour and 27 minutes, but it's never really one of those ones where I'm like, oh. You know, some films where you just like, oh, I understand it's got, pacing in films have been changed a bit since then, but it is a classic, and I love it, and everyone in it is great. Like, let's be honest. How do I talk about a film that is considered this kind of icon? Like, Karate Kid is awesome. We love Karate Kid. Watch Karate Kid. If you haven't seen Karate Kid, come on, get with the program. Come on, because we're going to be talking about all the Karate Kid films. Yes, that's right, even that one. I think the main one is Karate Kid. Karate Kid 2010. That's going to be interesting to get to. I haven't rewatched that. I've watched that once, and that was it. It's going to be interesting to watch that. Anyway, like I said, we're going to be covering everything Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, because I feel like it's the year. Yeah, we've got. I mean, it is technically this year is the 40th anniversary as I'm recording. Again, this video will be out in 2025. I know that. I know that it is currently. It won't be. Probably by the time I finish this. I'll probably be finished before the 41st anniversary for this. But like I said, with the movie coming out, with Cobra Kai ending, I was like, yes, it's the time to go through all these films, rewatch them, look at these little babies, because, like, yeah, and I'm watching these people with an additional 40 years on them. And it's like, oh. But yeah. Karate Kid. Let's move over to next week. We're going to be talking about Karate Kid Part 2. So, for now I say, live long and prosper. And we'll see you next time for more Karate Kid. Bye for now.